All right, the Bills taking on the Bears. E.J. Manuel, second season with the Buffalo Bills. Bills' second possession of the ball game, second and goal, E.J. Manuel. Man, that was nice. Fakes out Jared Allen, takes it in for the touchdown. Watch it again. E.J. Manuel with a little read option, and then he's going to be able to walk into the end zone easy for the score and ties the game at 7. Bears had some turnovers in this game, to say the least. Second quarter, Jay Cutler finds Brandon Marshall, his favorite target, but Leotis McKelvin strips the ball. It's recovered by Preston Brown, who takes it to the Bears' 46-yard line. It's still 7-7. Second quarter, but the Bears' very next possession, Cutler looking for Martellus Bennett, but intercepted by Corey Graham, who takes it back to the 43 yards. And we'd hear from Corey Graham again. Second quarter now, Bills with it. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Again, this following the Corey Graham interception. E.J. Manuel looking for C.J. Spiller. Short pass and the easy touchdown, 7 yards. And the Bills led 17-10 at halftime. Third quarter now, still 17-10 Bills. But the Bears with it. Jay Cutler. Guess what? He finds his bromance, Brandon Marshall, for the 11-yard score. Bears tie the game at 17. Ignore the flag. Inconsequential. Fourth quarter now. Same score. Bears with it. Cutler fakes, fires over the middle, and that's not a good call. Kyle Williams with the pickoff. 2 interceptions for Jay Cutler. Ensuing Bills possession. How about E.J. Manuel? A high throw, but a leaping Robert Woods climbing the ladder and pulling it down for 25 yards. Take another look. Robert Woods getting as high as he possibly can to pull it down. That would lead to this. Dan Carpenter's 33-yard field goal is good, and the Bills go up 20-17. 2:54 left to go in the game. Cutler finds Brandon Marshall, a 15-yard gain. Marshall would finish the game with 8 catches, 71 yards, and a score. 35 seconds to go. Robbie Gould, 37-yard field goal is good. Ties the game at 20, meaning we would go to overtime in the OT. The Bears with it. Jay Cutler, nearly intercepted, should have been intercepted by Leotis McKelvin, but the Bears were forced to punt. Ensuing Bills possession, 2nd and 5. This is a great run by Fred Jackson, pushing off Chris Canty. Looked like he got in there for the touchdown, but he's down at the 1-yard line. 2 plays later. Yep, that's the game winner. That would be Dan Carpenter firing it off from 27 yards as the Bills win 23-20. Miami Dolphins off their big win against the Patriots in Week 1, taking on the Buffalo Bills. And Bills Hall of Famer is now cancer-free. We're talking about Jim Kelly. He was on hand to pay tribute to former Bills owner Ralph Wilson Jr., who was inducted into the Wall of Fame in his first home game since his passing. The players, of course, wearing his initials on their jerseys as well. How about Sammy Watkins, the rookie? Had himself a nice day today. There, E.J. Manuel connects with Sammy Watkins. Very next play, E.J. Manuel looking deep for Sammy Watkins, but Brett Grimes there to break up the pass. And that one was incomplete. That could have been a very nice touchdown play, but Watkins was nursing a rib injury and a bit shaken up there. A few plays later, Watkins wide open, but E.J. Manuel could not find him. And Watkins finished with 5 receptions and 89 yards in the first half alone. How about Noshawn Moreno? He had himself a nice day last week, but here, very slow to get up, and obviously in a lot of pain, because watch it again. His arm gets bent backwards behind him very awkwardly. A 4-yard gain on the play. He'd go into the locker room, would not return. Ryan Tannehill asked to shoulder the load instead. Well, he got pounded all game today. Mario Williams gets to Ryan Tannehill there for the 4-yard sack. The other Williams, Kyle Williams, then sacks Tannehill for a 10-yard loss. And then how about Tannehill again under pressure? This time, Jerry Hughes up the middle for an 11-yard sack. Tannehill sacked 3 times in the first half, sacked 58 times last season, which was the most in the NFL. The halftime score, Dolphins trailed 9-0. Third quarter now. How about this? C.J. Spiller. Ho, ho, ho. They call this speed, my friends. 102 yards to the house. The Bills lead 16-3. Spiller, his second career kickoff return touchdown. This one, a career long, and why not? Again, 102 yards. All right, ensuing Dolphins possession. Going forward on 4th and 3. Here's Ryan Tannehill. He's looking. He finds Jarvis Landry for an 8-yard pickup and the first down to keep the drive alive. The Bills down to the Bills' 33-yard line. Then Mike Wallace. Is this the catch of the day? This might be the catch of the day. Look at it again. Mike Wallace reaching behind him, one-handed. Pulls it in under pressure. 7-yard touchdown, and the Dolphins trail 16-10. Then the Bills. C.J. Spiller. He's like Drake. He goes 0 to 100 real quick. Showing the quits, a 47-yard pickup, and down to the Dolphins' 16-yard line. Spiller, 12 rushes, 69 yards, plus that 102-yard kickoff return for touchdown. Then Manuel finds Watkins. Watkins reaching. The ball comes loose, but before it did, it crossed the pylon. That would be good for a touchdown. Watkins finished the day, 8 catches, 117 yards, plus that touchdown there. The Dolphins now trailing 26-10 in the fourth quarter. It's 4th down and 1. Will they pick it up? Tannehill on the keeper. No, they will not. Denoris Searcy in there for the 4-yard loss, and the Dolphins turn it all over on downs. The Bills go on to win 29-10. All right, Chargers taking on the Bills. Philip Rivers just 7-8 in his career on East Coast road games that start at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's a tough road trip. First quarter, no score, Chargers ball. Philip Rivers finds Malcolm Floyd, easy pitch and catch, a 49-yard catch and run. Very next play, not good news for the San Diego Chargers backfield that's already missing Ryan Matthews with a knee injury. There's Danny Woodhead, a little 1-yard carry, but he'd be injured on the play. A pretty serious injury as well. Take another look. Woodhead would turn his ankle while being hit, and Woodhead would have to be carted off of the field and would not return. So 3 plays later, Rivers finds Eddie Royal, who fights his way into the end zone and gives the Chargers an early 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Second quarter now. The Bills with it. E.J. Manuel. Play action, under pressure, escapes, and then finds Scott Chandler, who picks up 37 yards. This would lead to a Dan Carpenter 45-yard field goal, and the Bills trail 10-3. Third quarter now. The Chargers with it. Rivers. He's got a little bit of escapability as well. He decides to tuck and run, dives for the first down. 2 plays later, it's Rivers again, but the North Carolina State product does it the traditional way. Dumps it down to Ladarius Green, who runs it for 14 yards. An explosive play there for Ladarius Green, a first down for the Chargers. 3rd and goal from the 5. A quick dump down pass to Eddie Royal. That's another touchdown for Royal. The Chargers lead 20-3. Rivers 18 for 25, 256 on the day, and 2 touchdowns. Next, Bills possession. How about Fred Jackson? Tough run. 17 yards before being forced out of bounds. Later in the drive, from the Chargers' 38-yard line, it's Manuel. He's going to find USC product. Robert Woods with the comebacker, 15 yards, and the first down. 3 plays later, 1st and 10 now. From the Chargers' 11-yard line, a quick little dump-off pass to Fred Jackson, and look at the vision. And then the power. Love that play from Fred Jackson. Finds the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Bills trail by 10, 20-10. Let's fast forward to the fourth quarter. Bills ball now. Again, still trailing, 20-10. 3rd down, Manuel. Under pressure, will he escape? Not this time. Kendall Reyes, a 10-yard loss on the play. Reyes fired up, obviously. Very next Bills possession. Still trailing by 10. E.J. Manuel throws it away, but he's called for intentional grounding in the end zone. That's a safety. The Chargers would go on to win 22-10. All right, so Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans. There's E.J. Manuel looking to improve his 2-4 road record against a stout Houston defense led by this man, J.J. Watt. First quarter now, Bills with it. And then watch Watt actually gets pancaked on the play as C.J. Spiller runs to the right for a gain of 22 yards. Still scoreless, second quarter now, but it's the same drive. On third down from the Texans' 23-yard line, E.J. Manuel escapes the pocket, avoids the sack, then finds Scott Chandler for 11 yards to keep the drive alive. That led to a Dan Carpenter 31-yard field goal, and the Bills led 3-0. Then Andre Johnson with the catch, but then he fumbles the ball. A very rare feat you'll see here from Andre Johnson. His first lost fumble since 2008, 82 straight games. He went without a fumble. Then that led to this, a Sammy Watkins 5-yard touchdown, and the Bills led 10-0. Next Texans possession, trailing 10-0. Fitzpatrick escapes the pocket and then scrambles to keep the drive alive. An 11-yard pickup for him. 2 plays later, second down now. Fitzpatrick throwing deep. Finds DeAndre Hopkins for a 35-yard touchdown. And the Texans cut the lead to 3, 10-7 now. Fitzpatrick finished the game with 268 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 picks. Third quarter, E.J. Manuel's ball is intercepted by J.J. Watt, and then Watt's going to go to the house. 79-yard interception return for the score, and the Texans retake the lead, 14-10. Watt is the first player in NFL history with 35-plus sacks, a receiving touchdown, and an interception return for touchdown in his first 4 NFL seasons. Fourth quarter now, Bills trailing 20-10. Manuel looking, throws deep, and there's Mike Williams wide open. Will he get there? Yes, he will. 80 yards to the house for the touchdown. And the Bills now trail 20-17. Later in the fourth, Bills trailing 23-17. On third down, Manuel finds Fred Jackson, a 14-yard completion. That kept the drive going. 2 plays later, E.J. Manuel, pass intended for Robert Woods. Intercepted by Daryl Morris, and that's going to be your ball game. Manuel really struggled with his accuracy. 21-44 for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns. Texans win 23-17. Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. Jim Schwartz, the defensive coordinator for the Bills. It's Schwartz's first time playing against his old team since being fired last season. Meanwhile, Kyle Orton, remember, replaced E.J. Manuel as the Bills' starting quarterback. And Orton, well, he had a rough go of it, at least early on. Orton struggled against the Lions' stout defense in the first half. He sacked there for a loss of 9 yards by Ashley Palmer. Second quarter now, trailing 7-0. Orton's pass intended for Sammy Watkins is then intercepted by Rashean Matheson. They call that a pick 6. Lions led 14-0. Orton finished the game 30-43 for 308 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Calvin Johnson, remember, he came into this game a little banged up. Last week had 2 catches for 12 yards. Here, his lone pass and catch of the game for 7. But as you could see, he got rolled up on by Leotis McKelvin, and he'd leave the game and would not return. Tough news for Calvin Johnson and Detroit Lions fans. All right, let's go back. First quarter now. This is the Lions ball. Stafford found Golden Tate for a 9-yard score, and the Lions led 7-0. That was Tate's very first touchdown as a Lion. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, the Bills trailing 14-6. Orton, oh, hello. A great pitch and catch to Marquise Goodwin for a 42-yard completion. Goodwin's first catch of the season. 2 plays later. How about that? Chris Gregg, the third-string tight end, for a 2-yard touchdown. And guess what? The Bills would also complete the 2-point conversion on a Fred Jackson run. So the game's tied at 14. Next Lions possession. Stafford sacked by Jerry Hughes. And Schwartz fired up in his defense. So next Bills possession. 3rd and 11. Just 1:13 left to go in the game. Orton's pass intended for Fred Jackson, nearly intercepted by Jason Jones. So the Lions with the big stop on 3rd down there. So ensuing Lions possession, just 1 minute and 2 remaining. Stafford finds Golden Tate. And look at Golden Tate put on the afterburners. A 55-yard catch and run. Tate with 134 yards and a touchdown. So, 26 seconds remaining. Alex Henry, 50-yard field goal attempt is no good. That may have won it for them, but it was the third missed field goal of the game. The Lions have now missed 8 field goals on the year, the most in the NFL. Ensuing Bills possession. Orton finds Watkins, Sammy Watkins, a pickup of 20 yards. First down, Bills. 2 plays later, from the 40-yard line, 9 seconds to go. Yes, from the 40. That means this is a 58-yard try. Dan Carpenter buries it. Orton fired up. Schwartz fired up as well. Jim Schwartz would end up being carried off of the field by his defensive players, and the Bills win 17-14.
Hey, Patriots owner Bob Kraft welcoming Buffalo's new owner.
That's
Terry Pagula to the club.
I wish I could get welcome to that club.
Tom Brady, 22-2 all time against
that ain't a nightclub. That's a real club.
You know, Brady using that 2 tight end system so effective. This to Tim Wright for his only catch of the game. Hey,
wrong.
Mike, you love the Twitterverse. Look who was tweeting today. Giselle!
Oh, man, I know she felt good for her man throwing those touchdowns.
You know, he can't
like
catch
that.
it, too. How about a little play fake and Brady to Brian Timms, first game back from suspension, his first NFL touchdown. This one's a good one. Look at him work.
It's a great one.
Yeah, I love that they found new people and they made new plays today, you know. Hey, this is what Tom Brady does. He gives young men an opportunity to make plays. You got to step up and make the play.
The only possible bad thing to come out of this game for the New England Patriots is that Stephen Ridley injures his knee on this carry. We are hearing from Albert Breer it is a possible ACL injury. Obviously, they will update his status.
Praying for you,
Monday.
buddy.
Yes.
Tell you what,
Yes, we are.
if Minnesota keep tripping with AP, I'm just saying it first.
On to the fourth quarter. Patriots up by 9, 3rd and 12. Tom Brady looking for Brandon LaFell, who falls into the end zone.
Kudos to Brandon LaFell, man. 4 receptions, 97 yards today, 2 touchdowns. He was the go-to wide receiver, along with Julian Edelman today for the New England Patriots.
And he got a tweet from Giselle as well. Now, Gronk getting a little nourishment on the sidelines again. In the meantime, watching Kyle Orton with the worst stash going in the NFL to Robert Woods.
Throw that ball, bro.
You can throw that ball.
I tell you what, I like Buffalo's young talent, man. When they find their guy at quarterback, boy, they got some.
So you're saying it's not this guy that delivered the touchdown to Chris Hogan?
What about the guy from Florida State?
Just making sure, that's all. They go for the 2-point conversion, and they get it. So the Bills are within 8, but here comes Brady with his 11th career game with at least 350 yards, passing and 3 scores. There's LaFell again.
10 different
Talking
receivers
about,
Brady
man.
hit today. 10 different receivers.
How do you think LaFell felt going from Cam Newton to Tom Brady?
I'm going to guess pretty darn good.
Catching passes
What you
like
trying to
that.
say about Cam?
Teddy Bridgewater making his first road start. It would happen in Buffalo. The Bills, Marshall, they might be calling you. You might want to keep your phone on. They don't have any healthy running backs. Fred Jackson.
I'm going to answer. They're going to pay me. I'll be hurt, too.
Out probably a month, according to our Ian Rappaport, with a bad groin.
Yeah.
C.J. Spiller, great run.
Hey, that little bow-legged ref was rolling.
Bad finish. Broken collarbone, done for the year.
Praying for you, man.
Did you see that ref running?
Second quarter, Bridgewater to Cordero Patterson. Just one of 2 catches on the day, but it's Teddy's first TD pass. Congrats to Teddy Bridgewater. Now, the Vikings actually had a lead in this one late, and that gets us to our Mercedes-Benz drive of the day. Down 6, under 2 to go, Kyle Orton. On 4th and 20, it's Scott Chandler. What in the world? Freddie Mitchell's going on.
Where is Freddie?
I don't know, but I'm sure he's thanking his hands somewhere.
Where are they now?
Then on 3rd and 12, Orton to Sammy Watkins.
Fort Myers, baby, 239.
It's a bad man.
And with under a minute to go, Orton to Chris Hogan, sniffing the goal line, but doesn't quite get in.
239 actually was a pretty good play.
Bills would get in there.
It is.
They would clock it. And so with 5 ticks left, where do you go?
Slant out, 9 backside.
How about Sammy Watkins?
4 miles, baby.
Another play action, put a flat in that too.
Capping a 15-play, 80-yard drive. The Bills improved to 4-3, even without a ground game, a 1-point winner.
Check it out. The Bills taking on the Jets. Percy Harvin's first game.
Percy, you have no idea what you're about to get into.
T.S. No, he's fine. He has Geno quarterback.
Okay. Roll the tape.
There's Percy, top of the screen. Geno, oh no. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, you know, you're taking Percy Harvin, you're putting him right outside and trying to make him run a deep ball. I'm telling you, Percy Harvin's really a running back playing receiver. Him tracking the ball that far may be a difficult thing sometimes.
So what you trying to say?
You got to throw smoke routes to him, give him the easy plays.
So you trying to say they paying this man over $10 million and he can't run down the field?
My job is to analyze and give it to the world like it is.
Well, we just analyzed the second interception. Now the third interception of the first quarter for Geno Smith.
So you mean to tell me this man threw 3 interceptions in 1 quarter?
That he did.
Oh, you got to get somebody out the stands to come in there.
Well, that ended Geno's day. There's the numbers.
Geno always look like that, like every game.
What do you look like that?
So it's Michael Vick time. Unfortunately, Vick has not had much success this year filling in for Geno.
Vic, this is the 1 year Vic has been okay with sitting on the bench as number 2, and y'all keep sticking him out there.
Y'all don't leave me alone. Let me get this check.
Strip sack there, recovered by Stephon Charles, and Vic just heaves it up.
I don't know what that was, Mike.
Denor seriously picks it off.
Y'all stop making me laugh. That hurts my throat. I'm sick.
That was a good tackle, but like he's done that before.
That is.
It's hard, man.
Both of the quarterbacks.
It's all about hope, man. Hope dictates effort. And when you see things that are going on in your team that just looks hopeless.
Well, they try to trick play here.
Look at this.
TJ Graham is laying on the ground. Harvin receives it. They're just expecting everybody to follow the flight of the ball to Harvin, and then he was going to throw it back to TJ Graham. But
yeah, man, when it rains, man, this is more than poor.
When you doing trick plays, man, like on special teams, on the kickoffs.
Does that reek of desperation, Prime?
Yes, it is.
Oh, look at this right here.
2-3-9.
That was a perfect.
Don't celebrate, homie. And come on, baby. We don't celebrate till we get to the paint.
Come on, man.
You're too young for that.
How long do you think he's going to have to live with this? Your son's son will see that, son. I'm just letting you know right now.
2-3-9.
Your son will see. Golly, Grandpa.
Plies, call it, man, and give him a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
2-3-9, baby.
Too now.
We're going to turn it on now.
I bet you he'll let that one. I bet you.
154 receiving yards in the game for the rookie. 43-23 the final. Hey, Rex, what do you do now?
Pair of 5-3 teams in Buffalo, and will the real Andy Reid please stand up?
That's pretty good.
That's
right
pretty
there.
good. I think the guy on the left had like 2 or 3 extra pins, if I'm not mistaken. Bryce Brown, what was his problem in Philly? He would always cough it up.
Yeah,
always.
He had a bad cold. It traveled with him to Buffalo.
That's huge because that would have given him a 17-3 lead in the second half at home with that defense. All right, big play here. 4th and 1. What do? Oh, that's a pretty pitch, and watch Jamal Charles do
That's
his thing.
called 90s flip right there. I used to love that play.
15 carries, 98 yards in that score. The Chiefs are still down 3. Who owned the Chiefs? Owns it. Leotis McKelvin trying to return the punt, but that's a huge play as Anthony Sherman recovers.
Yep. If you want to be a good team, you can't beat yourself, and this is one of those plays.
By the way, the only team in the NFL that has not thrown a touchdown pass to a wide receiver this year, the Kansas City Chiefs. But Alex Smith said, I don't care, I'm doing it with my feet. He gets in, and Kansas City has a 17-13 lead.
I see the league is still covering those receivers, though.
All right, under 3 to go, 3rd and 10 for Buffalo. Kyle Orton misses Chris Hogan. Bills have had all sorts of issues in the red zone this year, so Doug Marrone doesn't kick the field goal, still had a full complement of timeouts. He goes for it on 4th down. Sammy Watkins, it's broken up by Parker.
I don't even get that throw.
Neither did the Bills.
Got a miscommunication.
17-13.
The Finns improved to 6-4 with a win over their division rival. We knew this was going to be tight.
Look at the lights. Thursday night.
Well, the Bills and their red zone, well, it's the worst in the NFL, and that's not a good thing when you're talking about scoring in the red zone.
No way to put that easy, Dan.
And it didn't improve tonight either.
Wharton's pass deflected in the first quarter. How about Booby Dixon? He could get something going.
No.
Booby stuffed.
Hey, we don't talk enough about this Dolphins defense.
Stop laughing, Amber. Next play, 3rd and goal. Kyle Orton trying to make something happen. He can't do it either.
Ever you like the name Booby?
Booby stuffed.
3 yards. Kyle was stuffed there, too. But the Bills' pass rush kept them in it. They lead the NFL in sacks coming in.
That's not a sack, though.
It's not a sack. He got past the line of scrimmage, but it's good pursuit by Hughes, stripping the ball out from the back, not giving up or getting after the quarterback, Tannehill. And Tannehill saw him. I just don't understand why he didn't secure the football.
Well,
that wasn't a sack, but it is an interesting stat. You guys know how I love my stats.
Oh,
3rd quarter.
we do.
There's another one for you.
Is that a sack?
Yeah, that is a sack.
That's a sack.
Yes, indeed.
Willie knows all about those.
Look at the red contacts.
That's
He
scary.
said when he wears them, he just feels like he's playing behind a shield.
Yeah, well,
he likes that.
Well, he's got a shield, too.
Well, he has 2 shields then, I guess.
Right hardline.
You called this out.
Hey, listen, I'm just glad, Brian, you responded well, buddy. I'm proud of you. Ryan Tannehill, good job getting him the ball.
2 plays later, 2nd and 1. Tannehill waiting. Firing to Brandon Gibson for the touchdown. Dolphins take a 10-9 lead. Take another look at how this went down here.
Little rub right on each other, right? Guys ran into each other trying to get Gibson, just found a hole in the defense, settled down, and made a good catch.
But here come the Bills. Kyle Orton or not. See, he's in his end zone. He gets called for intentional grounding. You guys know what that means, right?
Absolutely.
It
You
means
didn't
a
like this
safety.
call, though, did you, Dan?
Well, it's a
No, I
little
really
questionable
didn't.
right
I thought
here.
Sammy was.
He was running the corner route, and he was like running the double move, so he was trying to get back to the corner of the sideline, which the ball was already thrown.
Well, you could see Kyle Orton was arguing. The Dolphins go up 12-9, but Jarvis Landry, the rookie wide receiver, gives it right back off of the free kick. Nickel Roby recovers. Take another look. Nigel Bradham forcing the fumble. Big hit there.
Rookie mistake. This really could have swayed the tides. Good job by the Dolphins bouncing back after a big turnover, though.
Yeah, you can see Landry bummed out. So the Bills have a chance here.
Willie,
Missed opportunity
Kyle
of a big
almost
play.
gave me one.
Missed opportunity of a big
Almost
play.
picked off by Lewis Delmons.
Yeah.
4th quarter now. Same Bills drive. This is just 3 plays later. Dan Carpenter lining up for a 47-yard field goal. No good. Wide left.
And right here, Dan, this is where things start to just turn very, very ugly for the Buffalo Bills after the missed field goal. All the momentum going towards Miami's way.
Here's Tannehill on 2nd and 6 looking for Mike Wallace, but there's a penalty on Stephon Gilmore
That was a
for
good
pass
play.
interference. You don't like this call at all?
Not
do
at
you?
all. Not at all. I think it was a good play, great coverage. He didn't make contact. He was playing the ball. I don't know. That was questionable.
We'll have
me.
to ask Dean Blandino about that next week. Well, here's Jarvis Landry making up for the earlier fumble. Just great individual effort by Landry.
Did he cross him over and then hit the nay-nay?
I like that. He did.
You like that?
22-9 is the final. Big win for the Miami Dolphins.
Facing adversity, never arriving in Detroit until Saturday morning. Some of the players had to get there to the airport via snowmobile, and it was mostly, I would say, a Bills crowd there early. Robert Woods was putting on an exhibition early. This is not Odell Beckham, but Nate, that's a pretty touchdown.
That is a pretty strong catch right there. Big hands. They say helmet or higher when you're in the red zone. That way the receiver can get his hands on it. He went up there strong. Not body catch, strong hands. Came down with touchdown.
The first Bills touchdown in 7 quarters. You want more Robert Woods? Look at that.
What's going on with
I
these
think
gloves,
Odell Beckham said, you know what? I'm going to show you all how to catch it one hand, and everybody else said, you know what? I can double that up.
2 hands is out. This 2 hands was so last year.
I think Robert saw the social media love he was getting to say, you know what, I need a little bit of that action.
Somebody hit me up on Twitter, said now people are going to start dropping balls because they're all going to start doing it.
Yeah.
Here we, though, have 2 hands and a touchdown, and then the shovel dance from Scott Chandler.
Nice job, Scott Chandler. Dig yourself out of that blizzard.
I could shovel
That's
snow.
sweet. That's sweet right there.
And the Bills have, in essence, buried the Jets early, 14-3. Michael Vick had only 25 yards passing at halftime. Here he's in trouble. Mario Williams chasing him, Baldy.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to find somebody in that red zone. Mike's never been a great red zone quarterback. trying to locate receivers his size is tough.
For Mario, that's his 11th sack. A couple of plays later, Vic picked off by Corey Graham. Nearly intercepted, I beg your pardon, by Corey Graham. Dropped the Jets, settled for the field goal there from Nick Folk. And it is a 7-3 game. Pick it up here, 7-3.
A little more Mario Williams, maybe?
Yeah, more Mario Williams. This is his 12th of the year.
It's a good front. Kyle Williams, Marcel Darius, Jerry Hughes. It's an elite front four.
Nate, Vic had his chances. He has Eric Decker wide open down the sideline in the final minute of the second quarter.
And these are plays you have to make. Fingertips almost came down with the ball, but when you have a guy this wide open, you just got to put it in the breadbacks. And those are the type of plays that change the game and change momentum.
A week ago tonight, Zach Mettenberger hit Nate Washington, same spot. That worked. Third quarter now, Jets punting here, and that's a block. Ryan Quigley blocked by Boobie Dixon. I said Boobie. Manny Lawson for the touchdown. It's 24-3. Rex Ryan, your thoughts?
Well, Jaquan Jarrett just gets run right over here, right into the punter. All phases tonight.
Now, I told you Vic had a little bit of an ankle injury. Here's maybe where it happened. Jerry Hughes sacks him for a 5-yard loss here. Vic is going to get up slowly as Jerry Hughes goes thumbs up. And Michael Vick clearly is limping, not suggesting they benched him just because of the score. He was banged up. Next play, 3rd and 15. He's going to get picked off by Duke Williams. And Vick is actually, to his credit, going to get over there, go low, and make a touchdown-saving tackle. But again, he's very slow to get up. It's going to lead to a Fred Jackson touchdown. Vick limping towards the sideline. Bills lead this thing 31-3, and that is it for Michael Vick. He was ineffective, and he ends the game there with an ankle injury. So bring me Geno Smith. The first time we've seen Geno actually since the game against the Bills when they met week number 8, and he would be under pressure as well. Gets it out to Jeff Cumberland for 5 yards. But look at it again. Ode Abushi is actually holding Geno Smith up here, his O-lineman. Let me save you and help you, and then throw it over to the sideline.
Well, how did it get to that point? I don't. You know what? I mean, we're banging on the Jets here, but I'm going to give credit to the Bills. I mean,
remember last week's game snowed out, moved to Motown.
Who had Cleveland win this?
Cleveland did not have a chance.
New Bills owner Terry Pagula giving all the first responders the game ball, and then Hall of Famer
Jim Kelly doing that with Darryl Talley jersey. They did not have a chance.
Chris, finish that.
That was pretty good.
56.
Yeah, Darryl Talley.
Darryl Talley, there you
helping
go.
him out.
Darryl Talley, love you, man. Praying
Brian
for you,
Hoyer picked off by Denoris Searcy at the end of the first half. However, the Bills would have a field goal block, so the Browns are up 3-zip at halftime. But Hoyer and Gordon haven't exactly been clicking in his first 2 weeks that Gordon's been back. Third quarter, 4th and 2. Kyle Orton trying to keep the play alive. He does, and he hits Robert Woods. Look at the adjustment, Mike.
Man, I love it, man, right here. That's a wonderful play, man. I'm telling you something, boy. Buffalo, they got good talent.
Don't panic,
on that
Buster.
team. Young talent.
And next play, Orton to Chris Hogan. He's in for 3 yards out, and the Bills go up 7-3. Next play from scrimmage, Terrence West, one of the Browns' rookies in the backfield. Wrong hand, Marshall.
Oh, buddy.
Don't look good.
Yep, it's cold. He got a cough. And when you cough up like that,
It's cold.
you don't play no more. Boy, you got
Jerry
to go to the
Hughes
hospital.
taking it, 18 yards for the score.
I'll sit you on the bench. That's the hospital.
Don't come back.
Terrence West
When you get a cough
split
that
carries
bad.
with Isaiah Crowell. That number may diminish.
Just let somebody take your ball and you just lay down there. Man, get up, at least try to go at the ball.
On to the 4th, Hoyer looking for Taylor
Pepper
Gabriel.
Johnson.
But it's Searcy who's going to be stepping in and was seemingly Hoyer's favorite target on this day.
Oh, yeah. These should be incompletion. I mean, these should be completions.
Look at
When you
that.
throw him to a DB that good,
And he was double covered. He was still trying to go to him.
yeah.
Well, you know what that means. Somebody's going to warm up on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is it time?
It's money time.
Y'all put me
Seeing
in.
snaps for the first time since week
What a dollar
2.
sign.
Oh, even the king is chiming in and watching this
Here
one.
we go.
Manziel ripping it to Josh Gordon, one of his 7 catches. And then 2 plays later,
Ball got a little something on it now, too.
work in the middle of the field to Jim Dre.
Arm is fresh.
Searcy almost had a 3rd
Almost
pick.
had him again.
That ball came in there now.
Sprayed in.
And then 2 plays later, What does Johnny do so well?
Oh, yeah. Let's make him holler, baby. Make him holler. And give it to me, Johnny.
Oh, asset man.
Give it to me, Johnny.
Manziel, his first regular season score. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it?
Can we get it?
Of course he gonna
Come on, come on now.
If he don't do it, he gonna lose the endorsement. No more Snickers commercial for you.
Put that
Is
up
it there? Is it there?
It's coming. It's coming.
Bad snap. Oh, Johnny throw. Oh, Kyle Williams nails him.
We're in the money.
Watch the
Roby
crowd.
recovers.
Watch the crowd.
Oh, yeah, they're giving it back
give it back to him.
However, every scoring play is reviewed, and they said that he was throwing it, so it's an incomplete pass.
That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call.
All right, so Johnny gets another crack at it.
That's a horrible call.
4th and 6, and he's going to throw it shy of the sticks to Miles Austin, who, by the way, injured his kidneys, staying the night in a Buffalo hospital.
Yeah, we praying
for
you, man. Miles is a good dude.
So Manziel finishes 5 of 8. Who you go with? Hoyer, Manziel, Hoyer. Bills at the AFC West leading Broncos, and Peyton Manning with a TD toss in 51 straight, 3 shy of Drew Brees' record. But you know what? He wasn't throwing it to his guys. He was throwing it to the Bills, like Corey Graham.
Man, the Bills played early, man. You know, how they early group, when they think they got a shot, they really got a shot. All the energy goes with them, and they were playing hard. They got a shot.
Speaking of a shot right there.
That's a shot.
Emmanuel Sanders. Stephon Gilmore actually called for PI on that play.
Peyton, you can't throw that ball, man. Peyton saw that hit coming.
Peyton all fired up.
I understand that. Why
And how about the bounce by Emmanuel Sanders?
That was his zone, man.
Stay classy, stay classy.
Is he running through a zone?
Yeah, he running through. They run through it.
C.J. Anderson running through everybody. His second touchdown of the day, and the Broncos are up 14-3 at that point. Third quarter, it's Juwan Thompson. I mean, let's just throw anybody back there.
It's funny how the Broncos always get the edges. That says a lot about their tackles. They always
Everybody's coming down because they're not worried about Peyton, and they kick right around that cone.
And to conclude the drive, it's C.J. Anderson. Hat trick for him. Third touchdown of the day. And you're probably wondering about Manning. Well, first time in 5 years, he's had consecutive games under 200 yards passing. He did not throw a touchdown for the first time in 52 games. And he was picked off twice. Here's Stephon Gilmore taking it away.
I know, it's just normal. I'm not going to say anything, because when you start saying there's something maybe going on with Peyton, everybody gets mad, but that's just all right.
Say whatever you want.
No, it's all right. I'm not going to say
Go ahead and make your Twitter blow up.
No, I'm not going to say anything.
But the former Bronco Kyle Orton gets picked off there by Chris Harris. Denver improves to 24.
Chris, that's a great play, man.
That's a good play, man. 24-17 your final.
Football.
I was talking to the other Chris.
Denver wins the game.
I know you thought I was talking to you.
And there's no question who won the Lid Award. It goes to Von Miller. I knew you weren't talking to me. I know that. You know, there's only one city Green Bay's never won a football game, and that's Buffalo. 0-5 all time.
It's just amazing.
They ain't gonna change today. Hey.
How this happened.
Marcus Thigpen, third career punt return for a score. He's got 2 more of the kickoff variety.
Yep. Hey, Aaron Rodgers may be the best quarterback on the field, but it don't mean there's not 2 other phases of the game.
Aaron Rodgers, of whom you speak, 4 turnovers, only 4 all year coming into this game.
Mooch jinxed him.
Almost had another right here. Stephon Gilmore is going to get his mitts on it. And Jordy Nelson saves the pick 6. Watch the replay. Nelson, just rips it away.
Jordy did a good job. Dude dropped that ball, period. He dropped that ball.
I'm just surprised the corner jumping around like that.
Just bad hands is what you
On
call
to the
that.
third, Rodgers. Bakari Rambo's been on the team less than a month. He picks it off. Rodgers had gone 202 straight passes without an INT until that, and he had Jordy.
Yeah, it's a bad route. Yeah, Jordy wide open right there, too. Rodgers won't miss many times like that.
Next Packers possession. Jordy open again, and Jordy's on the... Mike?
Yeah, he never misses a pass like that. That's 90-some yards right there. Ooh, let me tell you something. He will see that ball in his sleep tonight. There is no way you won't think about that for the next year.
On to the fourth. This is the same drive, actually. Rodgers tipped.
Tip drill.
Picked again by Rambo. His first 2 INTs of his career.
Some tight coverage, boy, they playing in Buffalo.
Somebody, the GM feeling good about that signing.
And on that play, the Packers lost Brian Bulaga to a concussion as well. So they lose their outstanding tackle. He was done for the day after this one.
You run around there without your head on a swivel.
The Bills trying to get something done here. Clay Matthews, they can't keep him out of there even with that circle around his feet. Drops Kyle Orton.
Bad man.
Yeah, Clay be playing, man. Especially they put Clay at that middle linebacker, boy. They really helped their rush defense.
Bills settle for a field goal and a 9-point lead. But then Rodgers overthrows Cobb. He threw for 185 yards. That's it. They look like an entirely different team on the road than at home.
Yeah, Buffalo played, though. You got to give Buffalo some credit.
They held Peyton Manning without a touchdown pass last week, and then Aaron Rodgers without one this week. Here on 3rd and 5, Packers had no more timeouts.
Right there.
Yeah, so they end up punting. Now, this is where it gets a little hairy. Mario Williams around the end. Ball's loose. Eddie Lacy pick it up. And then
go, Eddie, go!
They blow it dead because they're treating them like they're 6-year-olds. But Dean Blandino, vice president of officiating, tweeted out, good call, because inside 2 minutes, ball's dead when recovered by the non-fumbling player. It's a safety. That rule dates back to the holy roller play with Dave Casper. That's why they enacted it. So that's why they call it dead.
We'll talk about that.
That's exactly the rule, though. It was a good call. Good call by the refs. Packers held it just 13. Good for the Bills and Doug Marrone. They're still in this thing. All right, what about Buffalo and Oakland? Bills had to win to stay in the playoff picture. Kyle Orton to Scott Chandler. The Bills are down just 2 early on in the 4th quarter. And with that defense, you think, well, they can get it done.
Yeah.
3rd and 22 for the rookie Derek Carr. What up, Holmes?
Wow.
It's Andre Holmes.
Wow.
51 yards on that on 3rd and 22 against that defense.
Wow.
And then Carr with the short pass and the touchdown for the Raiders.
That's the Bills' defense that shut down Aaron Rodgers last week.
How about that?
And Peyton Manning before that. Couldn't stop Derek Carr. But the Bills trying to stay in it. Orton. Robert Woods. Go get it, young fella.
That's a
and the Bills are back down just 2.
That's a nice pass.
So what do you have to do? Onside kick it, but who's going to get it?
Wood.
C. Wood, who got a 60th career interception earlier in this game, preserves their 3rd win of the year and knocks Buffalo out of the postseason
Hall of
party.
Famer, one of the best to ever do it. There you go.
All right, Buffalo and New England. Hey, happy birthday to Pete Frates, guys. Guys, he turned 30 on this day. He's an ALS survivor. He's the reason we did the Ice Bucket Challenge. Good for Pete. Good to see him out there. Former Boston College baseball player as well.
That's big.
Watching his beloved Patriots and Tom Brady, who played 5 drives in the first half, even though this game was meaningless. They're the #1 seed. And there was no Gronk. There was no Edelman.
This was purposely done. Right here. Belichick wanted, okay, yes, we're going to work our butts off by the next game.
Well, that was Buffalo's lone sack of Brady there, and after that,
Brady
it was time
out
to
there
get
with
him
no
out.
Edelman and no Gronk.
Sammy Watkins, great rookie year for him. Kind of disappeared a little bit in the middle of the season, but here, making a miss. 3 grabs for 57 yards. And then it's their other fine young receiver, Robert Woods. Played much better the second half of the year. The touchdown, they get their first win in New England since 2000, but still have the longest playoff drought going in the NFL. They haven't been there since 1999. Still, good job by Doug Marrone and his staff. They get a 9-win season out of it.